Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating space.
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Colomwani chasing after it. Oh, they can break here. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's in on, tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
That's a decent clearance. France have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shapes to shoot! That's a half-decent try.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. Now it's Yamal. Great vision. Yamal.
That's going in strongly.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, this could be a chance. Now, he's got space here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's hard to overlook someone with the talent of this guy, Randall Colomwani. OK, it's a little premature to start comparing him to some of the best, but he's mainly a right-sided forward.
Shot a goal! Goal! France! The breakthrough strike! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, another set play. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Decent hit from there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Barcelona finding their passes. Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's gone out for a throw-in. No, he refuses to take the bait. Looking for options for movement. Fires it in low. Pedri. Dani Olmo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No outsmarting him this time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. And it's made its way to him. In with the challenge. Araujo.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a good ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Time and again they are repelled. Gives it back. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, good take in a good area. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mignon claims comfortably. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Rafinha. And here's Pedri. And it's Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! That's going to go a long way. No, again, there's no way through. That's a little off target. Araujo. And it's De Jong. Koundé aims beyond the defence. Yamal receives it in a good position here. And that's played in low. It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap. Dani Olmo has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Conte does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. And here's Yamal. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he plays one through. Shot, surely! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal threads one in, and he was alert to it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Kolo Muani, that's been intercepted. De Jong. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
Terrific save by Manuel.
Il numero 7.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passing nice and neat. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Referee's given a throw. He's in space and looking for options. And here's Doué. He's cut it out. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that could cost them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
It's their second corner of the game. Rabiot is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely bit of skill. They want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This is Dembele. He's found a way through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, easy pickings there. That's Dembele. Picked out brilliantly. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Dembele with the short one. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. This looks promising. Played in. That's not going far. And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but...
He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Ha segnato al
They
punto
forced the
minuto
error and extracted the
numero 9.
maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. And it's played in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, and the shot! That has ended up in no man's land. He has a look out. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Lewandowski. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the finish! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they...
Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
He's only too happy to take that back. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Camavinga. It's come to nothing. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Yeah, he's fouled him there, and he's going to have his name taken. Now there's Mbappe!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Yamal. De Jong. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Looking for a runner. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Araujo. Balde. Rashford. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That pass isn't the best. Koundé makes the interception. Looking to play him in. Pedri. And Dani Olmo. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal finds himself unceremoniously floored. Now it's Kante. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Now it's Rashford. Pedri. Lewandowski. Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe gets into a good position. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Hernandez calmly anticipates.
Ci sarà un minuto di
The
recupero.
most accurate pass. Balde. And it's Balde. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
So we're into the second 45. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Oh, he's found support out wide. Real chance! It's there!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have De Jong! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hernandez. It's Camavinga. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Dani Olmo. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Zaire Emery. Thuram. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Mbappe! Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Aims beyond the defence. Yamal picks it up out wide. Looking for options for movement. Good take. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Koundé is there to clear. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that's been drilled in. Cleared without hesitation. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Look, shot a goal! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedri. And it's De Jong. Yamal, looking for the run. And this is face-to-face with the keeper. And another try!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. And it's Zaire Emery. And here's Colomwani. France have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. De Jong. No, that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cross needs to be good. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Lewandowski. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found the way through. Shot could be on. That's a good ball. Oh, good spread.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he get it through? Swept in. And he's heaved it away. Out to the left it goes. Into the last 5 minutes. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's played it in low. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Hernandez. Now it's Dani Olmo. Barcelona could counter here. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 12.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
4. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Koundé. Nicely shaped ball. Well read, nice interception. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Fermin. Bernal. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. The action has already started. Pedri gets it away. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now that's well seen too. Well, they can break here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Serves up across. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's managed to get free. Drives it, climbs up against the crossbar. Yamal, chance surely! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Kolo Muani. He's had a shot! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedri and Dani Olmo. Now it's Turan. Can he get on the end of this? Delivery from Mbappe. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. And it's Pedri. Conte. Dani Olmo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Balde. De Jong. Dani Olmo. And it's De Jong. Oh, this is a great position. He's being urged to... And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent enough try. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's on it. De Jong! Now, who's going to be first to this? France have the chance to go the other way. Well, nicely intercepted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he was quick to react. Camavinga, and it's Camavinga. Balde. De Jong. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. He has found the way through. Rafinha. He's in a great position here. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dani Olmo tries to pass it through. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Upamecano attempts a clearance. And it's Olmo. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Camavinga. Now it's Kolo Muani. That's a cute ball. And he plays one, shoots! Stop him! About as smooth as it gets! rim. And we hit half-time. Barcelona are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Barcelona get the second half going.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's there to get it away. Koundé. Yamal. Rafinha!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
De Jong gets a foot in here. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Balde calmly anticipates. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Another pass just keeps it. And the shot! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Dani Olmo. Balde. Balde drives forward on the overlap. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Araujo. Rafinha. Lewandowski being hounded, manhandled at times. Yeah, he's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Chouameni. Camavinga. Thuram is onto it in a flash. And it's Olmo.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well spotted. Balde. Pedri. And it's Balde. Saliba.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicked it back promptly. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Dink through. Now it's Thuram. Balde threads one in. Now it's Pedri. Little doubt, that is a foul. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
25. Numero 12. Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per
Always going over the top.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Il numero 7. Il numero 2. Attenzione, un cambio.
Hernandez looking for the run. Rabiot looking to run onto it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe! He can get that clear. France have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Goes without saying, that was poor. The ball goes in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Konate makes the interception. This looks promising. Opts to play it back. He's going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Tchouaméni has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has not gone well. The final 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
France needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ah, such a clever touch. Hernandez with the delivery. Now it's Thuram. Tchouaméni has a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.